Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. Oklahoma, a legendary football program that has struggled in the SEC, and to be honest, I'm not surprised. They did have a quarterback that's very turnover prone come back. They have another true freshman quarterback who I think is pretty good, has a really good career ahead of him, but he's obviously not prepared. Oklahoma's offensive line last year was pretty shaky in a lot of games. It's still shaky today. They've had a lot of injuries, specifically at the wide receiver position. But Oklahoma's defense has been pretty good this year. It was really good. It kept them in that Texas game, considering how bad their offense has been. So it hasn't been a surprise. But again, I don't think that means that they're not a good program necessarily. Again, I'm not giving them excuses, but clearly injuries can hurt a team. So the fact that they're 5-4, it hasn't been a total disappointment. Again, the SEC is a tough conference. I know Texas is doing what they're doing, but I don't think Oklahoma's a bad program. I just think this is just a bad year for them, I guess. But it's gonna get better. I got Oklahoma upsetting Missouri. Missouri has been a very big disappointment. Anytime they played anybody worth a flip in competition, they've been destroyed. Alabama and Texas A&M. Now, granted, both of those were road games, and I know they've had the quarterback problem. Still no excuse. They should have been able to at least be competitive in those games. Missouri does have some talent on that team, and outside of those two losses, they haven't beat anybody. So I got Oklahoma in a close one. I know Oklahoma has struggled, but Brent Venables would really love to keep his job this year. And again, he's had a lot of struggles this year, and it's not entirely his fault. I know his boss doesn't care about that, but it would be huge if he wins this game and becomes bowl eligible. And anytime you have a record better than what you had your first year being 6-7, it's a huge thing, especially in the SEC. So give me Oklahoma in an upset. I believe the defense shows up to play. Their offense will do enough to win the game, running the football. And I think they win the game. They win the turnover battle, in my opinion. And give me Oklahoma in an upset.